everybody. We're back again with another video, and this is game week 4. And today I'm here with a guest. I am here with Samson. I'm here with CZ. Today I'm so excited for this show, guys. So, Samson, how are you doing?
Oh, very good. You?
Yeah, I'm great, bro. I'm great. I'm great. So tell me, how did you find this Premier League game week in general? Talk to me about it.
Well, this game week was a very massive one because you had uh, Cristiano Ronaldo making his return to Manchester United, the genesis of a new era at Manchester United, the theater of dreams. You had Lukaku giving the brace, firing Chelsea to the 3 points to bag a 3 points. Arsenal also won. Yeah, Arsenal. So I'm sure the Gunners fans will be excited. Arsenal also won. Liverpool won. I think the top 4 race is on. Yeah, the
All
race for the Premier League title. Yeah,
all right.
it was a
So
good week.
now let's dive deep into the matches that we saw over the weekend. And first of all, obviously, we have to go straight into it. Newcastle against Manchester United at Old Trafford. We saw the return of a club legend, possibly the greatest or arguably the greatest player ever to play the game, Cristiano Ronaldo. What's your take on Cristiano's return and the impact he had on the game?
Cristiano Ronaldo. I'll even use arguably. He's the best player to ever walk or ever wear a football boots. The boy is great. He's 36 years old. I know he's 36 years old, and then he plays like he's now 20 or he's in his 20s. He was very good. He was fantastic. You see, before the game, he was like he was a little bit he was a little bit not
Nevers.
scared. He was nervous. He was nervous before the match. But we all know Cristiano Ronaldo for who he is. When it comes to the business, he delivers. And then he did that. He did that against Newcastle in his debut. The Old Trafford the fans at Old Trafford were buzzing. Everyone was buzzing. The whole world was buzzing to see Cristiano Ronaldo's debut. And then he delivered. He brought class. He brought the class. He brought the he met everyone's expectations, and then he delivered. Wonderful, 2 wonderful goals. Yeah,
All right, so now let's shift our focus away from Cristiano Ronaldo, which I
yeah,
know is quite difficult to do. Let's look at the general performance as a whole. Manchester United played a relatively attacking formation
yeah,
against Newcastle with,
yeah,
you could see there were a lot of attacking players. So what did you
yeah.
think about Manchester United's performance and this team that they put together? Obviously with Varane in, Sancho in, Cristiano in. What do you think about this Manchester United team? Do we have does Manchester United have the potential to go all the way? Are we potential title challengers?
Well, you can say that because right now Cristiano Ronaldo is in, and then we are now allowed to believe. First we were like, Ole is at the wheel, Ole is at the wheel, but there was no concrete um, force, or there was no driving force for us to say that, oh, we can win. Do you understand?
Mm,
Last season we finished second. We tried, but we're way off Manchester City.
yeah.
Then right now, the team is good. The team is exciting because you have the likes of Cristiano Ronaldo, you have Jadon Sancho, you have Messi Lingardinho. Yeah, you have Lingardinho, you have Mason Greenwood, who is good. He's good, very clinical, both left-footed and right-footed. You have the likes of Marcus Rashford now coming to join the fold. You have Edinson Cavani also coming back. Martial also, Anthony Martial also on the sidelines. The team is very good, but yeah, we can push because of the likes of Cristiano Ronaldo, we can push. But the only problem I'll say that we have, and that will hinder us from getting to the first or winning the Premier League, is the lack of a central defensive midfielder. That's the only problem. But from the defense to the attack, the defense is very good. They have Rafael Varane, a Champions League winner, a I think 3 or 4 time Champions League winner. He also a World Cup winner with the likes of Harry Maguire and Luke Shaw, Roberto Carlos, and Wan-Bissaka. Very good defense.
But
Paul
don't
Pogba in
you
the middle, in the heart, and then he's also Paul Pogba too is also doing the business. 7 assists in 4 games, very good. But we just need a central defensive midfielder
but
to
don't you
pair with
think
him.
don't you think Matic did a wonderful job against Newcastle? He was quite blameless against Newcastle.
He was fantastic against Newcastle. I'm not going to dispute that, but let's get because of his age and with the technicalities that come with the central defensive midfield play. You need someone who can go and come. Do you understand? He can
Yeah.
sit, he can go, he can make tackles, but I don't think Mattis can do that very aggressively. He's quite old, so he can just offer to a part, and then he can't do that efficiently. We need someone who can do that efficiently for us, and then I can now say that we are ready to win the Premier League and also arguably the Champions League.
All right. I like your takes on Manchester United. But one more question about Manchester United. We signed Donny van der Beek for 40 million and still no place for him in the side. What do you think is the problem? Do you think he's just probably not as good as Pogba and Bruno? That's why he's still on the bench, or maybe you feel as though Ole should find a way to put him in the side?
He shouldn't find no one. The reality about the whole situation, the whole Donny van de Beek situation is that the position in which he plays is occupied by Bruno Magnifico Fernandes. The boy is blameless, has been fantastic since joining the club. He has been fantastic, and then I don't see any way in which Ole will look at all the players, and then let's say he's making his first 11, he's choosing his first 11 for the match, and then you pick Donny van de Beek over Bruno Fernandes. It won't sit well with any Manchester United fan, unless maybe he's hurt. So, to be very practical, Van de Beek has done nothing wrong. Had a fantastic debut. He scored on his debut, even though we lost, but he scored on his debut. There's no problem. There's no problem with his game. He's a very good player, very young, but the truth is the truth. The position in which he plays is Bruno Fernandes' position. And then I don't see Bruno sitting on bench for Donny van de Beek to start. So I think he should look elsewhere. Yeah. Unless he wants to play FA Cup.
All right, so let's quickly go through the rest of the games over the weekend. Man City played against Leicester City, which was supposed to be the main event over the weekend, but Cristiano Ronaldo stole the show. What did you think about that game in general? Talk to me.
Manchester City were okay. They were good. They brought in Jack Grealish, £100 million. £100 million. That's some big money for Jack Grealish. They were good, but Manchester City will always lack. They will always lack that finishing ability because of the lack of a striker. They have Gabriel Jesus, but now he's being played on the wing, the right wing. Yeah. And then that will always be a problem to their game because they will not have anyone to put in the ball into the net, to put the ball into the net when it is needed. But yeah, Bernardo Silva he's a fox in the box. He got the business done. He got the 3 points for Manchester City, and then yeah, the match they won it.
All right. So
competitive match.
Let's look at City without a striker. They are still finding ways to win matches as they did last season, because arguably Aguero was out for more than half of the season. So do you think that Manchester City can still find their way around the striker situation, or they have to go back in January and look for a hurricane?
To be very honest, very honest, they can, but at the moment, Chelsea is flourishing. Chelsea have a very good defense, very good goalkeeper, very good midfield, very good attack. Chelsea is flourishing. Manchester United have brought in Cristiano Ronaldo. Manchester United is flourishing. Virgil van Dijk is back at the helm of Liverpool. And then Salah, Jota, and Mane are flourishing. Well, they can't go to a certain extent. So bringing a striker, we all know Kevin De Bruyne is yet to join the fold since the Euros, and then Phil Foden too is yet to join. But they actually need to get a striker, someone who was meant to score goals, a goal machine, to steer them straight to the Premier League. Yeah.
All right. So obviously, let's look at the other games quickly. There was Spurs against Palace. Spurs lost 3-0 after an unbeaten run, about 3 games, I think. What are your general thoughts on Spurs? Are Spurs going to struggle to make the top 4? Are they entering the top 4, or they are going to be playing the Conference League yet again next season?
Well, Nuno is a very good coach. No one is going to dispute that. He's a very good coach. Yeah. You also saw what he did with Wolves. He's very good. But if you look at the kind of victories that they put out for last month, they had a flawless they had flawless runs. They won 1-0, 1-0, 1-0. It was we all saw it coming, because at a big club, you're not supposed to be defending. You don't defend too much against small teams. Crystal Palace versus Tottenham, they defended. They really defended. And I don't even know why they were defending with such quality. Harry Kane, with the likes of Harry Kane, Dele Alli, Lucas Moura, and then you are defending. What are you trying to achieve? It is Tottenham. You said you're a top club or you're a big club. You've met a small club. Attack, get the goals, and then you can sit back. But from the jump, from the jump, they started defending, and then it never materialized. So this season, I don't really see them going far. I see them to be maybe around. They'll be around fifth, because I don't think Spurs can be ahead or can go ahead of Manchester United, Chelsea, Manchester City, and Liverpool. I don't see the top 4 changing. I feel it's this solid 4 that will be at the top 4. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. That's nice. Let's look at Chelsea. Chelsea played against Aston Villa. Trashed them 3-0. Lukaku scores 2. What was the take on that?
Efficient. Simple, and then very efficient. Lukaku is a very good striker, and we all know that, a world-class striker. And then he got the business done. Kovacic was also good. He smelt the goal. He smelled the goal when Minks gave that lazy or lackadaisical back pass. He smelt it and he went for it. Lukaku too was very efficient. He got the ball, he scored, he dirtied Tuanzebe. And then Tuanzebe had to, he had to go to the cleaners, and then Lukaku scored. In the second goal, Werner took the defenders away without his run, and then he scored. So it was Chelsea's performances are very efficient now. They defend as a team, they attack as a team, they play as a team. So Chelsea were quite good. They were quite good. Aston Villa were quite wasteful of them, most of their chances. Very, very wasteful.
Yeah.
The likes of Watkins and Mendy was also good. The double save was very good. So they did very well. I see Chelsea going very far. They can win. They can win the Premier League. Even though it pains me to say this.
All right. So finally, we'll be looking at Arsenal against Norwich. Arsenal found a way to finally score a goal in the Premier League against Norwich. I don't know how to describe the goal. Can you give me a word to describe that goal? Scrappy. Yeah. It's quite a scrappy goal.
Scrappy.
But yeah. So what did you think about the Arsenal versus Norwich game?
Oh, I always knew that Arsenal would definitely score Norwich, because Norwich is not a Premier League team. And then because the Premier League standards are higher than Norwich, I don't know whether it's because of the manager. And then they are also not a championship team, because they are better than the teams in the championship. So I don't know whether we should create a league for them so they can be in between. Norwich are going to go back to the championship, and then that's a fact. Arsenal have been with a lot of injuries and other other players with sicknesses, and then the last month they were all back. Thomas Partey was back where he belongs, the heart of the Arsenal midfield. They brought in Odegaard, Aubameyang too was back. So I knew they would surely get the victory, even though it wasn't at the best. It wasn't the best goals, but a goal is a goal. The 3 points is what they needed. They've been struggling they've not even had a point, not a goal. And then I think this is massive for us now. Very, very massive. Yeah.
All right.
They deserved it.
All right. So this is all we'll leave you with today on the Aftermath. And I'll see you guys next week when the Premier League returns finally during the weekend. So thank you for watching. See you back later.